Good day. Welcome to your favorite sport program on TV360 Sport. My name is Mudashiru Shitu, and as usual, we want to bring you one scintillating experience Nigeria had in 2019. For the first time in a long while, we'll bring in the captain of the cricket under 19 national team, who historically brought Nigeria to the global map when it comes to cricket. Before now, Nigeria has never qualified to any World Cup since the Cricket Federation was found and since cricket has been a sport in Nigeria. But in March 2019, Sylvester led some group of cricketers under 19 to the first World Cup for the cricket national team, both in every level. So it's good to let you know that we have Sylvester Okpe in the house. Sylvester, it's good to have you here.
It's good to be here also. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Yes, Sylvester, how's the atmospheric situation in Benue?
It's all good. It's all fine. Thank God. Everything's going back to normal gradually.
Okay. But let's not forget that you made history, and when we talk about cricket in the country, we will be looking at you. Let's start from the beginning, the genesis. How did you become a cricket player?
Well, it all started in 2008. Myself, my brother, with a couple of friends. We're actually four. We went to a place called Mutala Square in Kaduna State. When we went there, we actually went there on the 1st of October in 2008 to go watch the Army March Past for the Independence Day. Then after that, we just said we should roam about the sports arena, and we saw some couple of guys playing a particular game, and I was less interested by then. But after a couple of days, I started picking interest, and when I actually started playing, I became more serious was after the Canada games in 2009. That was when I became serious. So that was how the whole cricket thing started with me.
Okay. The challenges at the home front, your parents, did they approve when they noticed this, the sport was becoming a distraction to you?
I got a big support from my parents because my parents were sport-loving people. My dad played sports at a particular time. My mom also, when she was in secondary school, then she played some sport. So, like everyone in my family are into sports, in different ways. So I got big support from them. They just told me it shouldn't be a big distraction to me, to my education and all. So I got the support I needed.
Okay. Out of the four people that came across cricket together, was any of them in the national team that still play cricket, the under 19?
Yeah, I have only my brother, my elder brother, Isaac Okpe. He also plays for the national team, and he played for the 19 as well. And the other two are currently not playing. My friend, his mom actually stopped him. She told him she wanted to go to school, sent him to boarding school, and the other guy also did not continue.
So in that historical team to South Africa, you have a brother in that team?
No.
Okay.
My brother plays in the senior national team, and I play for the under 19s and sometimes for the national team.
Okay. Since when did you realize that cricket were meant to be for you? At what stage did you realize you continue playing cricket?
Well, I think that was about 2012 when I went for my first cricket camp. It was at Ibadan, and when I went there, the first stage of the camp I passed it, and I knew okay. Then I have something in me that people like. Then I continued. I did not pass. I did not make the main team, But after then, I got the support. The support from the board and from my association, my state association. So I knew, okay, this could be a life-changing opportunity for me, and I kept on playing until I broke through into the
Okay.
Nigerian side.
Okay. Historical, your name will be aligned together with cricket in the history of Nigeria. You've made that history as the captain of the side. What does qualifying the Nigerian to the first ever Cricket World Cup, what does that mean to you?
Well, for me, it was an overwhelming joy for me because knowing that I'm the first captain ever in Nigeria to qualify Nigeria to first ever World Cup of any type was a great achievement for me. And like if I watch the clips, I could remember seeing myself crying after qualifying because it's a history being broken for Nigeria and a lot of good it was a way of putting Nigeria into the world map of cricket. Mainly. So it was a great joy for me and a great achievement for me. So I was really, really excited.
Okay, we know cricket is not one of the high sports in Nigeria. Has that really discouraged you so far?
Not really, because right from time I one thing that made me choose cricket was I wanted to be different because um, most kids or youths in Nigeria these days are into football. So I knew doesn't I don't have to follow that path. Besides, there are a lot of thousands of people in Nigeria or millions of people in Nigeria who wants to play football or who wants to play basketball. So I chose cricket because it's a different sport entirely, and it has worked for me um, for a very long time till date. So it hasn't been a challenge for me, and I haven't been discouraged.
Okay. We all know the path to greatness will be confronted by difficulties, hurdles, obstacles. You will do what to tell us what are these obstacles you confronted that the national team, that's on the 19 cricket national team, met on the path to that greatness as it comes to welfare, to administration, to corporations from stakeholders?
There are a couple of hurdles we had to climb because we got only support from the federation when we started. We had no support from the government, from the federal government itself. The support was very less, and we had to play pre-tournaments. We had to do some training, not on a good facility,
Hmm.
because we don't. It's just right now that we're having support work that the federation are building some good facilities. But back then, in 2018, we had less good facilities. Um, w- we actually we're actually going to play on a tough cricket pitch, but here in Nigeria we had only the concrete, and
Hmm.
concrete is more like an outdated form of cricket field. So we had to use that, and the out the outfield itself had issues. Players not having their own personal kits, and we had to share kits to play matches and all. But it, all with all that, we just knew as players that these are just uh, obstacles that we have to try and beat. And when without removing our aim and our goal for the tournament, we just knew if we could do something great in this tournament, then definitely something great will be happening in the country
Yes,
based
and
on
that
the
brings my next
facilities of it.
question. Have there been any change since, in terms of the welfare and the status of the national under 19 team when they did that exploit? Any change in status in welfareism, in structures of equipment and all that?
Yeah, there's been a lot because the rankings, the Nigerian rankings has improved, has gone up, and we've gotten more support because even before we went for the World Cup, actually, we had to meet with the Minister of Sport, and he spoke a lot about improving the game in Nigeria. And there are lots of kids all over Nigeria right now that are being brought in. And there are a lot of schools, secondary schools, that are now accepting coaches to come and teach their children, their students to play cricket. So there's been a lot of improvement. Players getting personal kits from the federation, and hopefully we'll get more kits as time goes on.
Okay. Now, it's not, I'm going to come personal now. Your own status, since you've done this great exploit with the rest of the team, how do people view you in your family cycle, school cycle, and the society?
It's actually normal because I not not everyone in my environment knows that I play cricket, but actually some know. Like they see, when I go for training, they see me with my kids and they'll be like, "Who is this guy?" And then they go check some information and they see, "Oh, he plays cricket." Some do see me on TV and they'll be like, "Oh, I saw you on this interview," and so it's it's actually normal because I just explain to them, and some who wants to know more about it, they 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 go Google and check. Or my family has been a great support. Like they support me anytime I go for the tournament. They call me to check up on me, to know how I feel, encourage me and all. So it's been an exciting atmosphere around.
Okay, it's don't we still so much to ask you. We'll go on this break, and that's talking about the video of Sylvester Okpe in South Africa when he was being interviewed with the rest of the team. Sylvester, hold on. We'll go on this break, and when we come back, we'll continue with the interview.
We are not really disappointed because it's our first time, and we're looking to take the positives out of every game we play. So this is just another game.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, madam.
My name is Alero. I am not sick. I just need you to help put your stamp on this medical report. I want to tender it at my office as a sick leave. I'll pay 10,000 naira.
Ma'am, that is impersonation. I'm not a doctor.
Oga, be like say this English no go pay. I go increase the money to 20,000 naira. I beg. You know, if I give you that 20,000, as you wide, so if it still help your condition more. So you know, say you spread well.
As I spread like virus, I'll be.
You talk.
Come out! If person come your hospital, talk to make you give a fake medical report, make you go take collect sick leave. Talk and say no, not corruption, not in my country.
Corruption not in my country.
Stop corruption now.
Welcome back. We still have Sylvester Okpe. I'm speaking to us. Sylvester is the captain of the under-19 cricket national team, and he became the first captain, rather you can also say the first person to qualify the cricket team to any of the World Cup. Before now, the cricket team has not, in all the endeavors to ensure that they've not qualified for the World Cup. Sylvester Okpe in 2019 led the young side to the first ever Cricket World Cup in South Africa. Though in the tournament, it wasn't rosy as expected. But Okpe said there's a lesson to learn at that stage. Sylvester,
Yeah.
you said there's a lesson to learn in South Africa. Even you won one of the matches. What lesson do you think you learned and you're going to make sure that in subsequent World Cups you win more games?
Well, there are actually a lot, and the experience alone is all that matters because playing against big countries like the Australia, the West Indies, the England. West Indies have won a World Cup before in 2016. Oh, sorry, in 2017. So playing against a team like that tests how it shows how well you've trained, shows what you need to improve on, how you need to change your training routines, and how you carry yourself on the field of play. There are a lot, and even outside the field, how you behave outside the field, and things you do and things not to do. Keeping note with the anti-doping and anti-corruption, like those are things outside cricket. So there are a lot of things we learned, and there are a lot of seminars we had during the World Cup that actually help and is still helping us as players, and even myself as a player.
Okay, interesting. But can you identify the factor, the winning method that enabled the team to qualify to the World Cup? What do you think you guys have together that you made this history?
Well, I'll say the unity between the players, because we carry ourselves like brothers. So if once we're playing a match and someone is falling short, like we're having one-man shot, all the players go encourage the person, tell the person you can do it. It's just part of the game. Things happen. So we try to, if someone doesn't play as planned, the next person that goes in does know he has to back up for that person and play for himself and play for the team. So we carry ourselves as brothers, and that unity between us actually helped us a lot.
Okay, let me bring that back home. Although 2020 National Sport Festival has not gotten a substantial date, but we know that it's definitely going to take place this year. Have there been a progression for the team that won the World Cup under 19 to the national team side?
Yeah, five of us, 5 of the guys in the under 19 are currently in the senior national team. One from Lagos State, the other guys from Edo. We have 2 from Ibadan, Oyo State, and I have myself and another person from Kaduna State. So there's been with the performance from the World Cup, the federation took some players to camp before the pandemic started, and we got into the team and we started practice training before everything went down. So after everything, I know we'll go back to the field as soon as we can.
Okay. More questions on that as regards to Edu 2020. What states will you be representing in the National Sport Festival?
I'll be representing Kaduna State. Kaduna State.
Now, people talk about cricket being a sport that resides so much in the northern part of the country than Lagos, because we know that more clubs, there are more schools in Lagos that do cricket, without mentioning any names. But do you also believe that it's also Kaduna, where we have Zaria, where we have ABU and some higher institutions? Where do you think is the hub of cricket in the country?
With the way things are currently, Lagos plays more cricket than any other state in Nigeria currently. We have one of the best league in Nigeria being played in Lagos, and we have University of Cricket. They have old boys who sponsors their current team in Lagos State University in Unilag. So we have currently, and also we do have other states who play cricket. In the north, it's just the ABU that are playing cricket, Ahmed Bello University, but they are not that strong. So, but currently, the state is trying to make provisions for more secondary schools to play cricket than the universities, because if the grassroots are being taught well, definitely they'll take it to they are growing into the university level. So then they can start playing university cricket and all. Other states in the north are also trying to participate, and I know with time everything those schools and cricket in Nigeria is going to evolve really fast and good.
Yes, thank you very much, Sylvester. It's nice speaking to you right here from Lagos on TV360 Sport. And we want to say congratulations also, and we hope for the best of cricket from you in the future.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure being with you guys today.
Thank you too. Yes, we just spoke with the captain of the 19 cricket national team side. In March 2019, he led some young lads to the first Cricket World Cup in South Africa. He will be representing Kaduna State in the next National Sport Festival slated later this year in Edo State. And I also want to say a big thank you for our viewers who have been watching and dropping a comment in all the social media platforms. And like I say, a big thumb up for doing that. But this is where we're going to draw on today's curtain on this segment of 360 Sport. Same time next week, we'll be talking much on sport going across the trend. Like I do say, at the end of every program, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.